Hi everyone, my name is Natalie Guzman. I am a registered dietitian and WIC nutritionist at Community of Hope. And today I'm representing the state agency for Lead Poisoning Prevention Week.
Hello, everybody. My name is Chef Jojo. I'm one of the chefs with Food Jonezi, which is a nutrition practice based in Washington, D.C. We focus on one-on-one nutrition counseling. In addition to that, food education in regards to preparing meals in a healthier way by not using any salt, and also focusing on portion control.
That's great. Thank you, Chef Jojo. Would you like to introduce the meal you're making today?
Yes, so we are making a avocado chicken salad lettuce wrap. Very easy to make, a lot of great nutritional benefits, and like I said, it's very easy to make. So today I'm going to be using chicken breast that I roasted yesterday in my air fryer. You could also use leftover rotisserie chicken if you have that, or whatever you have. But today we're going to be using, the chicken breast that I roasted yesterday, and we could get started with our prep. So I have three chicken breasts right here, and what I'm going to start doing is dicing it up into small pieces. Now, the reason why I cook this chicken in advance is because obviously this is a chicken salad recipe. So you want your chicken to, to be at a colder temperature. And it also allowed the seasonings that I used yesterday to marinate overnight. So it's going to have a lot more flavor than it would if you ate it the day of. So I'm going to start off by slicing my chicken breast in half. I'm going to turn it over, flat side down, and we're going to cut our chicken breast into thin strips. Turn it to the side, and we're going to cut it into diced pieces. Now, with Food Jonezi, with the recipes that we provide for our clients, like I mentioned before, we try to avoid salt, because a lot of the Food Jonezi clients, either suffer from high blood pressure, diabetes, or whatever have you. So we really try to focus on not adding salt. So I used a total seasoning blend last night to marinate my chicken breast, and that was a mixture of onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, a little chili powder, dry oregano. I believe I use some dry parsley too. So whatever you have in your cabinet, feel free to, make a spice blend based on your preferred taste.
That sounds really good. And just to add, chicken itself is a good source of iron, and normal levels of iron work to protect the body from harmful effects of lead. And during this week, we just want to inform everybody the harmful effects of lead. Lead is a poisonous metal that our bodies cannot use, and lead poisoning, especially within children, can cause harmful effects on the organs like brain and kidneys. And so it's very important to get lead tested when you're younger, twice by two is what they say. So you should get lead tested twice by the age of 2. And if any of you have a child under 6 years of age, you should at least get tested once a year.
Awesome. So I'm almost finished. I'm on my last piece right here. So do you do any cooking at home at all?
Me?
Yes.
Yes, I am. Now that I live on my own with a roommate, I am attempting to cook more at home. and
Okay.
practicing. So it's
Okay.
a good learning lesson right here too.
Right. You eat chicken?
Yes, I do.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I think this if you like chicken, I think you would like this recipe.
Yes. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm excited to try it at home and make it for my roommate.
Awesome, awesome. So here is my chicken breast all cut up, and I'm gonna take all the juice that the chicken I cooked in, and I'm gonna add that juice to my bowl. So you want to make sure that you keep all that flavor. And I'm gonna mix all that flavor, all the juice, all the leftover juice, and mix that up so that you guys get a good look at that right there.
That looks really good.
Thank you. So I'm going to wash off my cutting board real quick, and I'm going to get ready to cut our vegetables, well, our fruits basically, and our herb to go with our salad.
Sounds good. And so in the meantime, I'll just say the main sources of lead. So one of the main sources includes lead-based paint. It's a hazard if it's peeling, chipping, chalking, or cracking. You can find lead-based paints if your home is made before 1978. So if your home is made before 1978, please make sure you test to see if the paint was made with lead-based paint. Also contaminated dust that forms based on the lead-based paint when it's dry scraped or sanded, and then contaminated soil as well. It's when lead-based paint from houses, buildings, or other structures flakes or peels off and get into the soil. Also, another source would be contaminated drinking water from older plumbing fixtures. So please make sure you check your plumbing fixtures if they're a little older.
All right. So let's set the so I'm gonna set my chicken to the side, let it hang out over there, and I'm gonna grab myself a red onion. I'm gonna cut this in half. So yeah, so we're gonna add some red onion. That's gonna add more flavor to our salad. I'm gonna cut each end off. And then we're gonna peel off the skin.
And Chef Jojo, would you say is the best way to peel, to cut and peel a red onion or any onion?
Say it again.
Would this be the best way to cut and peel an onion?
This is for me. I know people have different tricks. People they have they do whatever works for them. This works best for me personally. Yeah. From a bias standpoint, yes, this is the
Yes.
best way. All right, so I'm gonna slice my onion down without cutting to the end. So as you can see, I cut it down without cutting to the end right there. Then from the side, we're gonna cut some lines through the side this way.
Oh wow.
Then I'm gonna use my fingertips to guide my knife, almost like a bear claw. I'm gonna tuck in my thumb carefully. We have some beautiful diced red onion pieces.
You made it look so easy.
Takes a lot of practice.
And
I mean,
along with
these onions aren't taking it easy on my eyes though, because my eyes are watering. Oh man. So I'm gonna take these diced onions and I'm gonna add that to my salad, to my chicken. It's not salad yet. Almost there. All right.
and
Bear
along with
with
the
me.
flavor, take it's okay, take your
So much
time.
flavor. Absolutely. To me, a lot of flavor.
And along with the flavor, red onions are really good with boosting immunity and has antioxidants, and antioxidants helps protect cellular damage, and with antioxidants helps fight against chronic diseases.
Yep. Now, for those of you that aren't a big fan of cutting up onions or crying like I am, you could use onion powder as replacement. So feel free to do whatever works best for you. So next up, let's see. So next up, I'm gonna chop up some fresh cilantro, one of my favorite herbs. Do you use cilantro in your cooking at all?
Yes, a lot of
Nice,
this cuisine.
nice. So I'm gonna start off by taking my bunch of cilantro and I'm gonna roll it up almost till it's tucked in like that. Then I take my fingertips, tuck in my thumb, maintain control, and we're gonna give that fresh cilantro a rough chop all the way through. So I like to cut the stem and the leaves because all of that flavor is within the stem, right? And not only is this going to add a great flavor component to your salad, but it's also going to add a beautiful color to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it smells phenomenal. Like the smell of cilantro to me is heaven. I love it. All right, so I'm going to take that same bowl that I used just, to store all of my cilantro, and I'm going to take my avocado, my knife, and we're going to cut all the way around. This avocado that I have right here still could probably use another day or so to ripen, but we're going to make the most out of it. So I split it in half. Be very careful if you try this at home. You're going to take your knife and carefully make contact with the pit, and then I turn my knife, wiggle it, and I'm able to carefully get that pit out. Next up, I'm gonna take my knife, and the same way you cut a mango, I'm gonna slice going down and then across on my avocado without cutting through the skin. All right, take my spoon, carefully scoop all of that avocado flesh into the bowl. All right, we're gonna do that again. So like I said, carefully take your knife, and we're gonna slice down and across without cutting through the skin. And then take your spoon and scoop it out.
And avocados is a good source of healthy fats, which helps lower the risk of chronic diseases, especially heart disease, and is high in fiber.
Yep. All right. So next up, like I said, this avocado could use it probably could use another day or so of ripening. So I'm gonna do my best to blend this mixture. So in place of mayonnaise, which traditionally is used in various chicken salad recipes, we'll be using low fat sour cream and avocado. So we're gonna blend the two ingredients together until it forms a nice smooth consistency. Now, for the sake of time, I'm gonna show you my little shortcut. Simply, I'm gonna take my spoon and mix all ingredients together. Or another trick that you could do is you could put this in a food processor or a blender. That might that'll make life a little easier for you. But I'm doing it the old school way today. All
The
right.
sour
So,
cream and the sour
so
cream is a good source of calcium, which reduces the lead absorption and also helps make teeth and bones strong. Other good sources of calcium include milk, cheese, and green leafy vegetables like spinach, kale, and collard greens.
yeah. Are you a big fan of yogurt, Greek yogurt?
Yes, I enjoy my Greek yogurt.
So for those of you that aren't big fans of sour cream, low fat Greek yogurt is another alternative option that you could go with making this recipe at home. So as I'm mixing my sour cream avocado mix, I'm gonna cut my fresh lime in half. It's time to sharpen my knife. Dull on me. And I'm gonna squeeze some of that fresh lime juice inside my avocado sour cream mixture. That will also help to loosen up the mixture as well. It'll help. It'll also help. It's gonna help to. It's gonna help it smooth out a little bit.
I can only imagine the taste of
Right.
all this.
There's still some avocado chunks in there because like I said, it wasn't all the way ripe yet, but it's good enough. But you guys get the point. Just make sure you try to try to pick a really ripe avocado if you plan on making this the same day.
And the lime reminds me of our final nutrient that's important for lead poisoning prevention, which is vitamin C. And foods with vitamin C and iron work together to reduce lead absorption, and vitamin C helps absorb iron in your bloodstream better. And good sources of vitamin C include orange juice, grapefruit juice, tomato juice, and green peppers.
Nice. And another point that I like to mention is that using lime or any type of citrus fruit is a great replacement for salt. Especially for those that's trying to avoid salt. It adds a lot of great flavor. So salt, if you're trying to avoid that, use fresh lime, fresh lemon. You could also use various vinegars, and then also fresh herbs, garlic. So those are some options that you all could think about incorporating into your recipes at home if you're trying to avoid salt.
That's good to know.
Yep. So I think I have a little bit too much chicken on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a handful of my chicken and cilantro mixture and red onion, and I'm gonna mix it into this bowl right here. This wasn't what I originally had in mind, but look, people gotta improvise. You have to make things work. And then I'm gonna carefully blend my avocado mixture with my chicken breast until it's well blended. Now, I would highly recommend making the chicken breast yourself, because then you can at least make it to your liking,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to, using rotisserie chicken. I mean, but if that works best for you, then God bless you, so be it. But make it on your own, you could. I feel like you would enjoy it more.
Mm-hmm.
It's
All
more
the hard
personal.
work. Mm-hmm.
All the hard work, but it's also to your desired preference.
Yeah.
So here is our chicken salad mixture. People are watching. I don't want them to think I'm sloppy, so I'm gonna move this to the side. And
Oh
here's our.
wow. That looks really good.
Try to show it on the other angle.
Get it from all the sides.
Yep. And here's my magical plate. See if I like an audience are like, ooh, because now it's time to plate up. Now it's time for the magic.
Time for
So,
the plating.
right. So I'm gonna make it look as nice as I can. Right. So I'm gonna take three pieces of romaine lettuce. Now you could also use butter lettuce, which I think would go even better, but
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't available. So I had to make use of what the store had.
Mm-hmm.
So we elected to go with my romaine. And what we're gonna make now is our chicken salad lettuce boats. Now, for those that, if you want to think of a way to, make it, if you want to like, switch a few things up or add some tweaks, I would recommend maybe adding some bell pepper for color,
Mm,
maybe some,
yes.
maybe some grated tomatoes. I like spicy, so I would add some jalapenos.
I think that's the best thing about these type of recipes that you can always make it personal to you with the vegetables that you enjoy.
Oh, 100%. Then me and my dull knife. A lot of green.
Wow. That looks really good. I wish I
So
could just go in the screen.
it's so easy to make. So there we have it. So our chicken, well, avocado chicken salad, lettuce wraps, or lettuce boats in this case. And taste it if you like it, or if you feel like you need some more flavor, take a fresh lime and squeeze that juice right on top. And that's that.
So thank you so much,
Now,
Chef
just
Jojo. Definitely planning on making this weekend with my roommate. So I'm excited.
thank you. Yeah, let me know how it comes out. And just a quick recap. For those of you that feel led to make this, you could also use, remember, you could also use Greek yogurt as a replacement for the low fat sour cream. Um, in addition, if you don't eat chicken, if you're pescatarian, you could, and if you're not
Mm.
allergic to shellfish, you could also use shrimp as a replacement for chicken. So, that'll give you some other options to play around with. Or if I've never tried it with this before, but I mean, maybe using like a black bean, maybe like a refried bean, maybe, and making a
Mm.
avocado, making like a avocado creamer, using a food
Mm.
processor. So,
Yeah.
so instead of making like the mixture, you'll be making like an aioli or like a sauce using the
Mm.
avocado, the lime, the cilantro, the Greek yogurt or sour cream. So that's another option that you can play around with if you wanted to make this more personalized.
This was like a good recommendation. Well, thank you so much, Chef Jojo, and thank you for everyone for joining us today for National Lead Poisoning Prevention Week. Remember, twice by two. Make sure if you have a child under the age of 2, they get tested for lead twice by the age of 2. And if you have a child under 6, make sure you get them lead tested every year, at least once a year. So thank you so much. Excited to make this. I hope everyone has a good rest of your day. Have a great day, Chef Jojo.
Likewise, thanks again for having me.